Five, four, three, two, one. What is going on, YouTube? Mike back here for Mike's Movie Corner and more. And today, I am going to be showing off the movies that I picked up from Walmart and Best Buy. And I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I did do a Stephanie Mills review. So I kind of had to push things back until tonight, actually. So, welcome to an episode of me one unboxing and showing off my nope, scratch that, move it to the left, move it to the right, move it forward, move it backwards, move it straight ahead. We're going to start that part over. Welcome to today's episode of me showing off my movie pickups. And as we got Nathan in the house, it's good to be here earlier. Yes, you just on time, actually. You're right on time. Yeah, you're here early. Nice to see you. Um, so I went to Best Buy in California, actually two locations in California, and they have some pretty good, interesting stuff. Stuff that I thought I would never see again, and most of it is like limited edition steelbooks and stuff like that. And some stuff is just, why did I get it? Well, I got it because it was there. So, without further ado, let's see, what did I pick up? Now, yesterday, you guys saw me at Walmart with all those, remember they had all those steel books at that Walmart location I was at? Did I pick those up? You're probably wondering, did I pick it up? If I didn't pick it up, then shame on me, right? But if I did pick it up, shame on me as well, too, because my wallet, as of right now, let's just say it's hurting regardless. But at the same time, it's going to be hurting even more because come this month, we got a whole bunch of new releases and stuff like that that's coming out. I do want to warn you guys. Now, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now, I've heard it on another platform, and luckily I saw it when I did because it's up on pre-order now, and it's going really, really fast, and it's a 4K steelbook, I might add. So, that's going for I believe 38.99 if I'm not mistaken, and it is selling out pretty fast. And from Shout Factory, I think the last time I saw it, they were down to about I believe 84 copies. So I don't know if this is a limited edition or what. And I'm just asking people, I'm like, what do y'all know about Killer Clowns from Outer Space? I understand it's on 4K and it's a steelbook. God damn, like, can you and see? And this is another thing. I feel like some people are double dipping on those and they're not setting a limit on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, now you got watch. It's gonna be on um eBay where they're gonna just hijack the prices. Instead of being $38, you'll probably be spending 72. Oh, it's out of print. Well, it's sure the people who put it on there and charge triple the price, it's your fault for being for it to be out of print. So, anyways, as I was saying, did I pre-order Killer? Yes, I pre-ordered Killer Counts from Outer Space. I had to pre-order it before. I'm like, you know what? I'm not making the same mistake as I did Silent Night. I do have an unboxing. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it's in there because you might be surprised. Still pissed off about Silent Night, Daily Night. Still, I mean, why do I keep saying Daily Night? Still pissed about Silent Night. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna do Best Buy first because that would make a little bit more sense, right? So, went to the ones in California, and the first one They had a bunch. Like they had some pretty good amount of stuff. And then the second one was like, man, let me go ahead and get it only because it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, I see that they have this one, so yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Oh, okay, they got this one, so I'm gonna get that one. Might as well. So, the first movie that I'm gonna show off today, and this stars Gerard Butler and Gary Oldman. And this is a movie that I don't know if this done well at the box office, but I do like almost anything with Gerard Butler. Basically action wise that he's done. This one's called Hunter Killer, and this is a limited edition steelbook. Now I didn't know that this was even out on steelbook. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I was kind of skeptical again this, but I was like, you know what? If I don't get it, I'm gonna regret it, and it's gonna go up. It's just gonna keep going up and up and up in price on eBay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if this is out of print. This might be out of print. Maybe Walmart might carry this one. So I don't know how much exactly I paid for this one, but it was there, and I wanted to get it. And this pretty much stars Gerard Butler and Gary Oldman and stuff like that. And this is like one of those movies. It's kind of like to me, it kind of has that vibe of movies like U571 or The Hunt for Red October. I don't think this is. I haven't seen neither one of them, but I heard Red October. I heard that was a classic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. To me, it kind of has that sense of that. So yeah, this is a 4K limited edition. So I'm glad that I picked this one up, and this is and this is a Lionsgate. This is pretty much like a Lionsgate steelbook. Pretty much, it's like a Summit slash Lionsgate steelbook, and this is a pretty good steelbook. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if this is like this one came out in 2018. I don't know if this is like the early. This is probably like the earlier like steelbooks before they started killing it with the steelbook game. So, yep, Hunter Killer. This one came out in 2018, and yeah, um, I'm glad that I found this movie. Now the next movie I just got, and the only reason why I got it because it was there once again. I didn't like the Russell Crowe one. I hated that one. I thought that was one of the worst movies of all time. But this one is the remake of Robin Hood, and this is another 4K steelbook. This one stars Jamie Foxx and Mendelsohn, if I'm pronouncing his name right. And Jamie Dorman is in this one too. Um, this one looks like a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, like this one's more like you know how the like Dungeons and Dragons was like a lot of like action fun. It was like comical. I hope this one kind of is too, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But I don't know. I'm looking at. I'm like, what the hell is Jamie Foxx doing in a movie like this? You know what I mean? And that's just like what the hell is Denzel Washington doing in Gladiator 2? And Russell Crowe, you could tell he felt some type of way because he's not involved in the movie. Well, even though, well, if you guys haven't seen it, let's just say that there's a reason why Russell Crowe is not doing the um it's not doing Gladiator 2, but at the same time it's like, well, look what happened to your character. So it's like almost pointless unless if you're gonna have a backstory or something like that. But yeah, this didn't get good reviews at all, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that this movie maybe it'll be good, but it's a steelbook. So I was at that time I saw a steelbook, I was like, I gotta get it. Nobody else gets it but me. All right. So the next movie I got, and this is another still book. Um, I don't think I have this one. I don't. I think I have the 4K. I think I have the 4K slipcover. Oh, and I did also. I did go to Barnes and Noble. I went to a Barnes and Noble out there in California too. So I forgot all about that. All right. So this one, I actually got this one on sale actually. This one is GI Joe Retaliation. Sorry guys, that is my cat. This is GI Joe Retaliation. This one has Dwayne Johnson. This one has Channing Tatum and Bruce Willis. Um, this is an unrated edition, and this is a 4K steelbook. And this one I got on sale because Barnes and Noble has sale going on. So I think this was like 50% off, I think it was 50% off plus the 10% off for being a member there. So for having like a rewards member. I'm a rewards member, so I get like an extra 10% off. So this was like, I think I spent the next movie I'm gonna show you. I think altogether, I think I spent about 20 some dollars. I think for both movies. But yeah, don't worry about this 33.99. That's how much I did not spend. But yeah, this one, I kind of enjoyed this one. You know what I'm saying? And this is a pretty good, nice steel book. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good Barnes and Noble, that one too, by the way. All right, the next movie, and this one I've been looking for a while. This is one of my favorite movie, one of the greatest movies of the '90s, in my honest opinion. Varsity Blues. Well, if you could see without the tag, this one stars James Vanderbeek, Paul Walker. You got John Voight. Um, who else? Who else is in here? Yeah, Scott Kahn was also in this one. Yeah. This is directed by Brian Robbins. This is like this was like one of those '90s movies where like you had like um WB stars, they were trying to make it on a big screen. You had Katie Holmes at that time, like back in '99. You had Katie Holmes. She was in an independent movie called Go, which that got good reviews. And Teacher Mrs. Tingle, and then James Vanderbeek was in Varsity Blues. Um, I thought this came out in '98, but this actually came out in '99. Okay, that was a good year. That was a good year for movies. Um, so yeah, remember seeing this one in theaters. My dad, rest in peace to my dad, he actually took me to see this movie, and I remember this being a very good movie. And James Vanderbeek, excuse me, um, I thought he was very impressive in here. And Paul Walker, I thought he was good there for an early role. So this is the first time on 4K, and this did have like a Blu-ray release. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is from Paramount, as a matter of fact. And I'm kind of shocked that it wasn't like the Paramount Presents line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you had like a whole bunch of like up and coming like actors and actresses. You had Amy Smart, you had Ali Lauder, and you had Jesse Plemons, who's an Oscar nominated actor now. So yeah, this is definitely a good movie, and this is a definitely must own. And I'm glad it came with the slipcover too. All right, so the next movie that I got, and I got this from Walmart. Now we at Walmart now. Back to Walmart. This one is The Hunger Games. This is the four movie collection, 4K steelbook, and here you get the Hunger Games, the original Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay Parts One and Two. So these all star Jennifer Lawrence. Um, Yeah, I saw the first Hunger Games. I thought it was good. This, I haven't seen like the rest of them. Catching Fire, from what I remember, I thought this was good. And this is a nice steel book, and you get like all four movies and stuff. You could get this at your local Walmart. All right, the next movie I got, and I got this one also from Walmart too. This one is Mel Gibson's Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. And this one here, I remember watching this on VHS, and I thought this one was good. Um, I thought I have the first one. Now I'm looking for the second one. I definitely need the second one on 4K. So hopefully, um, one of these days, I'll get around to watch all of them. But I know the first one is very good, and this one also has Tina Turner in it, and I think she does the soundtrack for this movie too. Um, Good morning to you, Deadpool fanatic number one. Shout out to Deadpool. He's been on my channel for a little bit too. The next movie that I got. This one stars Tom Cruise, and this one I've been looking for a while, and this is Mission Impossible 3. This is the 4K steelbook. So far I have Mission Impossible 1, 2, 3, and I believe 4, if I'm not mistaken. And these movies just keep getting better and better and better. And you know what's funny is that I've seen about all the sequels with the exception of part one. I have not seen Mission Impossible 1. I've never seen it. I probably seen it. I probably took a glance at it and just turned the channel. But the movies just keep getting better and better. Now, the last one, I was greatly disappointed in that one. I mean, but the train sequences in that movie I thought was pretty impressive. But I just honestly was disappointed. I don't think I ended up getting that one. And if I did, it was just to complete the collection. So, this one has Philip Seymour Hoffman, Ving Rhames, Billy Crudup, Michelle Monaghan, which I think she's very underrated. Kerry Russell, Maggie Q, and Larry Fishburne in this one. This one's directed by J.J. Abrams, who directed Super 8 and all those other sci-fi movies. I think J.J. Abrams, I think he's very underrated as a director. He also did Alias 2 as well too. I don't know. I don't think he did. I keep thinking he did Felicity, but I don't think he did. But I know he did. I know he did. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Alias. I know he did that. So yeah. This is definitely good. This is a limited edition still book, I might add. So the next movie that I got, and this one is the Weird Al Yankovic story, and they have this on 4K steelbook. I don't even think I could take this back because I don't think Best Buy no longer accepting movies. I don't think I can even can take this back. But I mean, I don't know. Should I sell it? I could part ways with it and sell it. I'm not gonna sell it for Boca prices. You know what I mean? It is a 4K, slipcover. So, and it's from Shout. It's a Shout Studios, I might add. So yeah. So we're definitely gonna be definitely definitely. I'm definitely gonna be checking this out. I've heard pretty decent things about it. So yeah. And then the the last movie I got from Best Buy is no, actually, I got this one from Walmart. Actually, this one is Dune, and this one is the glow in the dark 4K steelbook, and this one is sorry about that. My cat every single time my cat when I do these things, my cat keeps jumping up and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is a glow in the dark 4K steelbook, and I'm glad that they coming out. I've heard it's already getting excellent reviews and it's doing well at the box office. Like I said, I've heard nothing but good things about this one, so I'm gonna check this out. You know what I'm saying? And it does have he's in this one too, and sadly, Zendaya is in this one. I didn't know she was in this one. I think she's a horrible actress, but no, hell, if I know how to pronounce his last name, Chalamet, whatever, Chalamet is in this one. So I'm gonna give this a chance. All right. Now I would never say this in a million years that I will own this movie, but because it was there and because it was pretty cheap, pretty reasonable price, I end up getting it. And and you're probably wondering, well, why did you get it if you think this is one of the worst movies of all time? Well, I like the artwork. Let's just say that. I like the artwork. But I'm going to give it another shot too. This one is 1984's Red Dawn. This has an all-star cast. This is directed by John Miller, Milius, who well, legendary director and screenplay John Milius, who did Apocalypse Now, Conan the Barbarian, which I couldn't get. But this is another story for a different day. So, this one stars Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, C. Thomas Howell, Jennifer Grey, wow, Powers Booth, Harry Dean Stanton. You have an all-star cast. And also, you have Leah Thompson in this one. You have an all-star cast, but in a sucky movie. You also have Ron O'Neal, Superfly's Ron O'Neal, and William Smith. You know William Smith with the raspy cigarette voice. Rest in peace to him, by the way. Rest in peace to Ron O'Neal too, and rest in peace to Harry Dean Stanton. Um, this also has Ben Johnson in here too, and my cat always wants to be in my business. Sorry about that, guys. Once again, this is a 4K steelbook, and this is from Shout Factory. Um, why did I get this? It was a reasonable price. I'm gonna revisit this. I'm gonna rewatch it. Maybe I might like it. Maybe I might change my mind and like this movie. Who knows? Wolverines is what they call themselves. Now I'm gonna do a review on it. Well, This better look good on 4K. That's all I gotta say. All right. So should I do the unboxing or should I do what I bought yesterday at Walmart? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna do Walmart first. All right. So excuse me. What did I get? Oh, before I do that, hold on. I got something else too. Hold up. So I did go to Target too as well. What I keep forgetting I went to these places. So now there's one movie I am going to take back, and there's a reason why I am gonna take it back. So um the first movie that I picked up, and I most likely am going to take it back, and there's a reason why, and I will tell you the reason why in a few minutes. I got Oppenheimer, and this is a 4K, and this has no slip. I love the movie. I wish they had the steelbook. At least Target. I wish they had the steelbook. But I did love the movie. And this movie stars Cillian Murphy, who just got an Oscar nomination, Emily Blunt, who just got an Oscar nomination, Robert Downey Jr., who also got an Oscar nomination. Shout out to them people. Christopher Nolan, Oscar nomination, and this is nominated for Best Picture. Um, I am going to return this, and I will tell you why in just a sec. Nicolas Cage, The Old Way. This is his first Western. I don't know much of anything about this one. This looks pretty reasonable. So I mean, shoot, Nicolas Cage, I'll take it. Hey, works for me. All right, this next one stars Idris Elba as Beast. I'm not sure if I already have this one, and if I do, I'm definitely gonna take this one back too. But I always think that I might have this one. I don't think I have this one, but I might. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I don't know yet. But this looks like a pretty decent movie. I might have this is probably like one of the movies I probably returned probably. I'm not sure, but maybe I have this one, maybe I don't. But I don't know if this is even going to get a 4K. I've heard rumors that this might get a 4K soon, so yeah. This seems like a pretty good movie, so I could dig it. All right, and the last one I bought from Target. This one is Blue Beetle, and this one, um, I've heard pretty good things about this movie. I do not know how to pronounce this dude's name. The only reason why I got it is because he's from Cobra Kai. He's one of my favorite characters on there. And his name is Xylos. If I'm butchering his name, I am so sorry. I know it has George Lopez in it. I know that for a fact. But yeah, we're gonna call him Xylo. I don't know his I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But I heard he was good in this one. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this one. Alright, so what did I pick up from Walmart yesterday? Did I pick up anything? Did I walk away with nothing? Did I walk away with something? Well, you finally got your answers, and I am going to answer your questions. Now, the first movie that I picked up, mind you, these following titles are supposed to be coming out today. Now we're fast forward, and I got them yesterday, which was, well, Sunday. I got them Sunday. These were supposed to come. These were supposed to come out this Tuesday, but I got them a couple of days early. Went to my local Walmart and ended up purchasing these. And my wallet is hurting right now. All right, so I have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and this is from Shout Studios, and this is not rated. Um, the New York Times rates this isn't your grandparents Winnie the Pooh. It really says on there too. I saw this in theaters, and you know what's funny? What's funny is that we got to almost the end of the movie, and the movie theater decides to cut the lights on before the end credits show. It was funny because they're like, all right, we want to get out of here. This movie sucks. You know what? A lot of people say they didn't like this movie. I liked it. I liked it for what it was. It kind of had that 90s vibe, you know what I mean? And it was kind of a weird and interesting take on Winnie the Pooh. Like, this is like a horror, horror take on it. And you know what? I welcome it. You know what I'm saying? I welcome it. I mean, it's not a sequel. It's not anything. It's just its own movie. And it's like, I mean, when you think about it, Winnie the Pooh, I mean, yeah, I mean, Winnie the Pooh is a nice person, but like, did he have any tendencies? Like, I don't know. Did he have any like tendencies? You just gotta wonder. Like, you just gotta wonder. Like, you know how like okay, rest in peace to Ray Liotta, but you know how like Ray Liotta he often plays bad guys, but when he plays a good guy, sometimes he has that tendency. He's like, I'm thinking about killing this dude. I don't know, like I don't know, like you get that vibe sometimes whenever Ray Liotta plays good guys. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Ray Mania. We just did a album review. Go y'all go on to his channel and take a look. Take a look at it. We just did an album review. We did Culture Club actually. That was and I gave that 4.7 out of 5 stars. Very great album. So yeah. Um, this one, this is a Blu-ray, and I'm kind of glad I own this one. I liked it. I can't wait for part two to come out. All right, the next movie I got, and this one stars Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt, and this one is the Ed. Why do I keep saying the Edge? It's Edge of Tomorrow. Cat, you're in the way. I know you want attention, but you just got to hold on a little bit longer. This is called Edge of Tomorrow. This one stars Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. This is directed by Doug Lyman, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did directed this one. Um, I've heard nothing but good things about it. And this is rated PG-13. They could have pushed this for an R rating, you know what I mean? They could have. They could have easily. Um, no, the live stream is not on Instagram. I don't even know how to connect YouTube on Instagram for some. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if anybody knows how to do that. Comment on the comment section. I should start doing that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, I should do that. I should start doing that. I was thinking about it. Some people do it, but I just do it straight on YouTube, just because. I don't know how Instagram works, when it comes to that. I don't think I ever did a live stream on Instagram. But yeah. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. I think this is good. I think it's supposed to be a sequel to this. Don't quote me on it, but I think I saw it in Tom Cruise's upcoming movies on IMDb. So yeah, this is definitely um, you know, a movie that I need to check out. Now the next movie I got. Now this movie was also supposed to come out today actually. Um, this one is called Creep Show. And this is the 1982's Creep Show. And this is from Shout Studios. This is from Scream Factory. Um, this is from Stephen King and director um, George A. Romero, who did this. Creep Show is one of those movies. It's kind of like a satire, like horror comedy. That's I don't know, like it kind of had that like macabre vibe from what it looks like. You know what I mean? As long as it's not thing related, I'm fine with that. Um, this looks like a fun movie. You know what I mean? And I heard Creep Show 2. I heard that was pretty good. So hopefully, we get a 4K of that pretty soon. But I do like the cover though. I like the artwork on this one. I do. I have the 4K slip cover now. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or part. I might keep it because I like the slip cover. I like the slip cover artwork with that too. So I don't know. Maybe I may just, keep both of them. So it has that vibe to me. It had those 50. It's like those 50s horror movies, like horror flicks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. Um, Raymania says is essentially Goosebumps for adults. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. So yeah, this is a 4K steelbook that just came out. Was slated to come out today. So get it at your local Walmart. Now the next movie I got, and this also again was supposed to come out today, and this one is they had Creep Show 3. How many Creep Shows did they come out with? Oh boy. And that one was pretty bad. I see that one was. I see why. I don't even think a lot of people know it's a 3 because how bad it was. Just like it's just like a lot of people don't know that it was a sleepaway camp 4 because of how bad it was. But this is from the director of Bone Tomahawk, um, Craig Zoller, and stars Vince Vaughn, and this is Cell Bra in the Cell Block 99. This one also stars Don Johnson, and this is a 4K steelbook. I do have a 4K regular 4K, but without no slip cover. I may be parting ways with that. I may be, selling it on eBay and stuff like that. So yeah, the 4K steelbook is good enough for me. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. I heard Vince Vaughn. I heard this. I heard Vince Vaughn was great in this one. I heard the whole movie is good, so I'm definitely gonna give this one a watch. Now the next movie I got, and this one I'm gonna say this. This one does have Clint Eastwood in it, but I don't know how much he's in the movie. But Clint Eastwood is in this movie. This is called The Creature from the Black Lagoon on 4K Steelbook. Um, I have the slipcover. I like the slipcover of this. You know what I'm saying? And I like the artwork too. You know, this kind of reminds me of this is almost like the same artwork as Leviathan or Deep Star. You know, what was it? Deep Star 6. It's more like it's kind of more like um Leviathan. Like it's kind of similar, you know, but in black and white, and you don't really see the creature. Now I heard Leviathan. I heard. Now this is what I heard. I heard it has elements of what is that? Alien in the Thing. I don't know how true that is. I'm tempted to see it, but I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. And then Deep Star 6, that has elements of Alien too. And it was another movie I discovered too that came out around that same time where it was just, you know, it was like an underwater creature. I don't know. But you know what? It does this one to me. I feel like this looks cheesy as hell, you know, and two because it's in black and white. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I don't know. This is like this one kind of has that vibe of like to me it has that vibe of Swamp Thing, so to speak, and like you know, I guess I guess Leviathan took influence from this, I guess, that and Alien, and it's like, well, how does it have alien vibes? I don't get it. I mean, I don't think the aliens swam underwater, I don't think, but it's an underwater movie. And then how does it take influence from the thing? And the thing lives in other people's bodies. Like I'm just curious. Like I don't know how does Leviathan take influence. But I heard Leviathan. I heard it was okay. I've heard mixed feelings about it. I don't want to even chance that one. I am not gonna get that one. So but yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I do want to like own more horror movies in black and white. And this is rated G, no less. So I'm like, okay, well, wow. All right. I didn't know this was probably the first and only horror movie that has a G rating. I don't even, does it have any like kills in it? That's a question. I don't think it, maybe not. If it's rated G. Probably no cursing, probably no blood, no nothing. It's just a scary experience. But I can't wait to tap into this one. Now, this next one, now there's a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Ta-da! For all you guys thought I didn't get the Oppenheimer 4K Steelbook. I finally got it. Finally got it in your face, scalpers. To the people who scalping for buka prices on eBay. Finally got it. Here it is. Read them and reap. Oppenheimer on 4K Steelbook. Now I could take the other one back. That was the main reason why I wanted to take the slipless cover Oppenheimer. So I have two copies of Oppenheimer. This one I'm definitely gonna take back because I honestly don't really need it. I don't want to double dip on that one. I'll just take it back for somebody who wants it because Oppenheimer, Lord knows, Oppenheimer, any copy on 4K is almost hard to come by. So this one I bought from Walmart. And this one, I'm so glad. This is a collectible steelbook, and I believe this is like a limited edition. So, if you see it at Walmart, don't hesitate, don't hesitate, don't hesitate, and I mean don't hesitate to get it. If you have your friends, you better ask them to get it for you. If you don't have the money, ask your parents, ask any, just get it. If you really love the movie that much, that's my whole recommendation. And someone yesterday said, if I don't get it, I will regret it. Well, I don't regret at all buying this. So here it is. Oppenheimer, 4K Steelbook. Now, the next movie I got, and this is on 4K Steelbook. Now, last year it came out on 4K slipcover. This one is Train to Busan, and this is another one that was slated to come out today. Actually, um, I've heard nothing but good things about it. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to see this movie. This is a good art cover. You know, in my honest opinion. You know, nothing really too special, but this is I can mess with this. This one I could definitely mess with. So this is like a zombie movie. This one kind of has that vibe of like I don't know, one of those like Night of the Living, not exactly Night of the Living Dead, but Dawn of the Dead and you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about this movie. So um, yes, my cat is playing with a toy. Actually, yeah, he's playing with a toy. Um, Now the last movie that I got from Walmart is the Magnificent Seven. The original Magnificent Seven. This one stars Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, James Coburn, Eli Wallach, Robert Vaughn. You have an all-star cast, and this is on 4K. I believe this is on 4K. I don't think it's on 4K for the first time. I don't think so. I think it has like a 4K slipcover. Um, but the the steelbook looks pretty good. This looks good. Now the Denzel Washington one, well, no, scratch that. I don't know if the Denzel Washington one um is gonna get a 4K, but I know the Manchurian Candidate when Denzel Washington, I know that's supposed to be getting a 4K pretty soon, but I definitely need to see this movie. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely a. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So yeah, this is a definite must own in your collection. Now, time for that unboxing. Now, I've ordered something. I had to order something off of Walmart, and let's just say, at first, I kind of regret it, but at the same time, I don't. But at the same time, I mean, I I mean, I regret not pre-ordering this movie, but Hopefully it comes, you know, undamaged. And the last movie I'm going to show off is boom, right here. Silent Night on 4K Steel Book. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, look at this. I finally got it. Finally got it. Now, remember a few weeks back, I was bitching about how you couldn't find these? Well, a few days ago, last week, I went on Walmart. I went on Walmart.com and I saw where you can order this online. Now, the price point for this, and the price point for this one, it wasn't too bad. It was $29.99. But you can order it online now. But the price point for this, it jumped up to $59.96. Are you kidding me right now? Now Walmart, they selling stuff like this, a movie that a lot of critics trashed. I'm telling you, young, it's up now. It's up now for ordering, but you're not gonna get this at stores. This is a Walmart exclusive Silent Night Steelbook, but you mean that, and this is a Lionsgate, and they've been killing it with the Steelbook game. But you mean to tell me y'all motherfuckers gonna charge $59.96 for that? Now, I'm gonna go on there again. Maybe it was an error. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. But I know for a fact that I paid, how much did I pay for it? I paid $29.96 for mine, for that copy. So if you go on Walmart.com, if it's $59.96, that means there's an issue. That means Walmart, they're gouging these prices. And I feel like this might be the future. So be on the lookout for that. If you have to pre-order stuff, pre-order it. Okay, because there's gonna be a lot of price gouging pretty soon. Coming, it is coming. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely coming because at this point, it's just stuff like that. It's like it's not fair. It's not fair to people. It's not fair to people who actually legit like the movie and want the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair at all. And I was so happy when I saw this. I was like, yep, ordered. Had it delivered to my house. Mind you, I had to order in California. So, I had one of my neighbors actually, because they were watching my cat, over the whole week. And, um, they managed to get they managed to get the mail. They managed to, get it, and it showed up on my doorstep. So, it, like stuff like that, like the fact that I got Silent Night on 4K, it makes me want to get rid of my Blu-ray now, basically. But I do like the slip cover though. I like the slip cover to the Silent Night Blu-ray. So maybe it's a possibility I might keep it, maybe, or if anybody, maybe, who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna do with it? So with that is pretty much all of my movie pickups, and I'm gonna go to the comment section because I don't want to miss anyone's comments. Um, we're gonna start with um Deadpool Fanatic says Real Al looks like a good movie. Yeah, it does. It looks like a good movie. And Nathan says the Real Al movie is a good laugh. Daniel Radcliffe did a good job. I think he's very underrated as an actor. Ever since he parted ways with Harry Potter. Ever since that ended, he's done other projects. I think he's very underrated. I think he's a fine actor. Leaving unboxing to the end, it will give us something to look forward to seeing. Yes. This I said hello to Ray Sean. Winnie the Pooh is now in the public domain, as are a few of other characters like Mickey Mouse. So I think other movies like this will start to get made. I'm curious to see a Mickey Mouse. I want to see a Mickey Mouse horror movie. I really do. If that was to ever come out, I want to see it. That's a laugh itself. Um, let me see. Creepshow is a good movie. I need to watch my copy again. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to watch it. Period. I've never seen it. Let's see. It's a good Goosebumps for adults. I talked about that. Nathan says good analogy, and Deadpool says you forgot Creepshow. Yeah, we talked about that one. Creepshow 2 and 3 are on Tubi. Oh wow, that's interesting. Well, I have Tubi, so maybe I'll see it. Maybe. Um, Leviathan is okay and has a steelbook coming out. Yeah, I thought it was out already, but I think it's coming out in eight. I think it was late. Is it late on this month or early April? I think the original Magnificent Seven is a true classic. I definitely need to see that one. Um, Once Upon a Time in the West is getting a 4K soon. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's supposed to be getting a 4K. Um, I have yet to see that. I do want to own more like old westerns. I do want to do that. Ray Sean says, "Do I want to do another album review on Gilbert O'Sullivan?" Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm down for that. Um, so let's see what we have here. What do I have coming up? All right. So yesterday I did the Stephanie Mills album review with actually Ray Sean. Shout out to Ray Sean. We did that yesterday. Well, Sunday I should say. That was a dope album review. We did. So that is up to watch. So if you guys haven't watched it yet, that was a good one. Um, what else is coming up? Yeah, I agree. Very underrated Stephanie Mills album for damn sure. That yeah, very underrated. Um, Nathan says, I thought another movie that desperately needs 4K. Oh yes, Coach. Oh my god. The one with Denzel Washington and who was that? Gene Hackman and Meg Ryan? That one, yes. I know. Yes. When is that coming out? Would it come out in 2026? Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully it comes out this year. I Speaking of Denzel Washington movie, I saw a movie with him and it was Charles S. Dutton. It was a movie called Mississippi Masala. That one came out in 91 and that one had that vibe of Jungle Fever. It's a very thoughtful movie actually. It's a great movie actually. And Denzel was really good in that one. I mean, he should have got award nominate. He should have got awards consideration, not an Oscar, but he did his thing in that one. That was really good. I loved it. I also could see Denzel in Jungle Fever as well too for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. I don't know, but yeah, Mississippi Masala. It's on Criterion, and that has a Blu-ray. I have that one, so I definitely own that one. Um, so what is going to be coming up on my channel? Well, sadly, I'm doing the Lena Part 6 review. That's coming up. And that is on YouTube. And I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to do that. I couldn't even crack a smile for like 5 minutes. That wow, that was horrible. And I'm sorry in advance if I get a little drunk during that movie. I am so sorry in advance. I'm gonna need a few drinks for that one. Um, that might be coming up this Sunday. Maybe, probably this weekend. To a YouTube near you. Ghost Dad is also coming too. That review is also coming too. Um, Ghost Dad, and this is gonna be a first edition of trash reviews. It will be a trash review. Both these movies will. Um, what else? Once Upon a Time in America. Sam, I hope to God you're hearing this, and you've been bothering me about Once Upon a Time in America for the longest time. I'm going to get around to watch it. That's coming up. That will be coming up really, really, really soon. So hold on. Hang on for a little bit more. That will be coming up pretty soon. Um, what else? Am I gonna do any Oscar coverage? I really don't care about the Oscars. I know the Oscars. I think it's a Sunday. Oh, and don't forget to set your clocks for it this Sunday too, as the days will be longer and longer and longer. Yay! That means the time will go by fast, super fast. Which that's fine with me. I love it when the time goes by fast. Um, like a Stepford smiler, put on a wholesome image, even though you're going to do putting on a wholesome image, even though you're going to do uh Leonard part blah, blah, blah. Let me start over. Like a Stepford smiler, putting on a wholesome image, even you're going to rage about it. Leonard Part 3. Oh yeah. Because here's my question: why Leonard Part 6? Where was the first five? That was the question. I don't even think the first five was ever made. And if it was, I think what happened was the studio, I think, just decided, okay, we're gonna do okay, we're not gonna do Leonard Part 1. Nope, we're not gonna do that. Leonard Part 2, we're not gonna do that either. Nope, no studio. We don't want Columbia doesn't want to take it. Leonard Part 3. Nope. We asked Paramount, and Paramount's not taking it. Nope. Nope. We're betting on Burt Reynolds this year, so no. Leonard Part 4. Nope. Nope. It's about Clint. Nope. We want Clint Eastwood. We want MGM. Nope. We're banking on. We want Sylvester Stallone. He's bringing in the money. Come on. Leonard Part 5. No, it's Sylvester versus Arnold. Leonard Part 6. Days have slowed down. And Mr. Cosby is on top of his game. So, Okay, okay, Mr. Cosby, we're gonna give you a chance. But if you screw this up, you will never work for show business again. Oh, the script looks good. Oh, in fact, let's bring on Ghost Dad, which the script is even suckier. That is going to be a preview of my rant because I am going to go on a rant about it. And like I said, if, if, and if I am a little bit intoxicated, I am sorry in advance. I would need a couple of shots for these. And as I'll be going on rants and stuff. This will be like a trash review. I think Reg is going to join me on this one too. So Nathan says I have been sweating on Once Upon a Time in Americas for as long as Sam as it was planned. Yeah, that one was planned on the old channel. Yes, and that's been planned for a while, but due to unfortunate circumstances, and then due to stuff that was kind of out of my some of it was out of my control, and then some of it was for personal reasons. I didn't get around to it, but yeah, definitely. Once Upon a Time in America, that is definitely for sure. It's coming this year. Most definitely, that is a definite must. So I think what happened was I think I was supposed to. It was one of the weeks I was supposed to do it, but my channel got taken down. So because of that, it's like okay, now we gotta push this back even further. I had other plans, but old channel got taken down. So all right, now I gotta revamp. So now, now with this one, I had now I'm like revamping my whole channel and kind of revamping my image a little bit, like actually sharpening up my image a little bit, because my channel was like, oh my god, like I'm not gonna hold you. I think I got almost 100 videos already, and my channel was just all over the place. It was just live stream, live stream, live stream, movie pickup, live stream, live stream, movie reviews. It was just all over the place. It was just all. It was just. It was just no. And it was my fault. It was just no direction. But this time, I have more in a sense of direction now. Like this time, like if I'm gonna do an out and about, I would do a Sunday edition. I'm gonna do a Saturday edition. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to go to different Best Buys. Scratch that. That was the example. Different Best Buys. I wanted to go to different Walmarts, which I am branching out to do. I appreciate Nathan. Don't worry about your image. Don't worry about your image, bro. You're awesome. I appreciate that, bro. You're very awesome too. Raymania says you have more creative freedom. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. Um. Yeah, because now I want to be creative now. Now instead of like doing rants and stuff like that, like now I know what people are watching and what people are not watching. So, like for instance, it was this one Walmart video that I did. Yeah, I think it was a live video, I think, and that got over 1,000 reviews, and that for the first time ever, like it had like over 1,000, and it's like, where's all these views coming from? You know what I'm saying? And I only have like 200 some odd subscribers, so it's like, where's this coming? Where's this all coming from? And I think a lot of people, and trust me, I did not buy these views and stuff. I did not, and it's just it's just the create it's just it takes a lot, and it's taken a lot. It's taken a lot to do out and about because you got workers that's walking past, and it's like I have to sometimes pretend that I'm either on the phone or I'm like FaceTiming somebody. You know what I'm saying? And they know that I'm filming in there. They already they know. I mean, they don't really care. Walmart doesn't care. Best Buy didn't really care. They see it. They saw it. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time they don't care. As long as you don't you know do anything stupid, or what I'm saying. So like as long as you're not creeping on people. So yeah, that's it's take a lot to do that, and now I want to get now with this channel. I do want to expand. I do want to rebrand. I'm rebranding. My channel. My old channel was just no sense of direction. It was just all over the place. Now this one is just now. Okay, I want to delve into more music, so I'm gonna do that. I want to do more unboxing, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do more creative stuff. I want to create more stuff, so I'm definitely gonna do that. So, um, yeah. So, my announcements. Whenever I announce something, it's definitely gonna be coming up. Um, yeah, like that. Once upon a time, that's definitely coming up. I just have to get around to watch it. It is 4 hours long, so I have to definitely watch it. Maybe I might, and that one probably requires a lot of notes, so I have to take a lot of notes, and I might have to watch it in 2 parts. Maybe it's a possibility. So, um, another thing I want to do is I do want to show off my movie collection, and I did that on my old channel. I am gonna do an updated version of it, and I'm gonna show off my movie collection. I'm gonna show off what movies I have and stuff like that. Another thing that's coming up too, I think Rayshawn, if you're still watching, I think you're doing this too. I think. Um, Shout out to Reg Reviews. Um, I forgot what date, but it is coming up. I think it's later on this month. Don't know which date, but it's gonna be that vinyl collection. Um, that vinyl collection video that's gonna be coming. I'm supposed to be doing that, and shout out to Try Bro, that ain't rap podcast. Shout out to him. Um, and some other people. I think Eric Johnson, 1994. Shout out to him. It's a lot of people in the building. It's gonna be doing that. It's gonna be at that the, collection video. So I do have some heat. So I have some heat. I'll probably show off a couple of Steelbooks, but I do have plenty of heat coming. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. That's gonna be on Reg Reviews. That's gonna be on Reg's channel. But as far as my channel, I'm gonna be maybe I'll do like a every once in a while. I'll do like a Barnes and Noble, and then maybe definitely gonna do more movie reviews. That's definitely gonna be coming up. Um, Now, as far as like good movie reviews, I got plenty of those. I got stuff cooked up. You know what I mean? Album reviews, I got stuff cooked up there too. So, um, yeah, shout out to Ray Sean. He's doing um cartoon show called Bluey, and that's been getting nothing but great. I've heard nothing but great things about it, and it's on YouTube, so definitely check that out. I'm gonna check it out myself. I'm curious to see what the big deal is with this cartoon. I've heard nothing. Like I said, I've heard nothing but excellent things about it. So I'm definitely gonna check that out pretty soon too. So um, he's gonna do a movie. He's gonna do a review on that. So definitely stay tuned for that. Subscribe to his channel and stuff like that. Give him some subs. And so, yeah, there you have it. A lot of things are gonna be coming on this channel. A lot of maybe a cat video. You heard what she said, right? She's like, "What? A cat video?" Yes, a cat video. Yeah, she's like, "Why?" But yeah, yeah, a lot of things. And I don't know, who knows? Maybe I might do a live video of me cooking. Maybe I might do a cooking video. Hmm. You never know. So I have these ideas in my head. I could do a cooking video. Y'all want me to do a cooking video? Yes, y'all do. Y'all want me to do a cooking video. So, um, yeah, y'all want me to do a cooking video? Uh huh. Yeah, yes, y'all do. Y'all do. Y'all want me to do it? Okay. Well, who knows? I may. I just might do it. All right. Like Sean says, there are many good reasons why, but the one of the main praises is that Bandit is a positive and healthy representation of what Cartoon Dad should be. I agree. I don't know about some of these cartoon dads nowadays. I mean, ugh. Like Homer Simpson. I mean, come on. How long is he gonna be working at the power plant? How long is Lisa and Bart gonna be 10 and 8? How long is Maggie gonna be a baby? How long is Mr. Burns still alive? And come on, Smithers has a major crush on Mr. Burns. Okay, we knew this since day one. Like, how long is all this gonna go on? I mean, it's just getting it's the Simpsons. They just need to. They just need to stop. They just need to go. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't watched it in so long. And when Fox, like, remember The Simpsons used to be on the Tracy Ullman show? I mean, it was good back then. You know what I mean? But it was good throughout the 90s. But once the 2000s hit, I mean, the early 2000s was really good. But once the late thousands, it's like, it just, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And you know what, Ray Sean, the problem with TV now is that when they tackle on serious issues, they just make it like, not a big, they just make it like it's a regular thing. You know what I mean? And I feel like TV shows, they do need to tackle on more like serious subjects. You know what I'm saying? And, I don't know. Um, Yeah, South Park is still going stronger. South Park is not afraid to say how it is. I'm not a big fan of South Park like that, but it's not afraid to say how it is. You know what I mean? But I like the creators, Trey Wilson or Trey Park was it what are they named? Trey Parker, Trey Wilson, one of them, Trey Parker, that one of the Treys. But anyway, um, yeah, South Park, yeah, still going strong. Yeah, yeah. The Simpsons. Why though? How many episodes The Simpsons have? Like, I'll wait. Yeah, Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. Ryko 130. What's good? Simpsons suck now. It's not funny. No, it is not. It's just the same stuff over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been around since Tracy Ullman. Come on. Like, really, people think, oh, The Simpsons been out since the 90s. Well, that may be true, the show, but Simpsons been around since 87. Like, when it first, do you know, does a what makes me sick is that a lot of people think, a lot of people, okay, you got, and I'm gonna break this down. You got people that knew that The Simpsons was from the Tracy Ullman show. You have other people who think, oh, The Simpsons came out in the 90s, blah, 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 blah. Yes, it may have, but I mean, where did The Simpsons get that start? Like, not too many people could, say that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, The Simpsons, The Simpsons was Tracy Ullman first. Tracy Ullman came out in 87. That was when Fox took off. And then The Simpsons, a couple years later, got their own spinoff. But a lot of people think, oh, The Simpsons came out in the 80s. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. No. Simpsons was around since the 80s, but didn't get their own spinoff until I think it was, yeah, it was, I think it was 89 or 90. One of them. I know for a fact because I was born in 80s. I was born in 86. I don't know how. Like, I don't know how I remember this, but you know. Um, what was I going to say? Yes, Sean, thank you. Simpsons came out in the late 80s. Thank you. At least, thank you. Yes, it did. They were originally made with cell animation until it went, yeah, cell animation, yeah. Yeah, because it was different. It was a different type of animation when they first came out. It was different. They didn't have all that technology yet. They went digital. What, when did they go digital? Like, they went digital like a while. It was a while back, but um, what was it? Where we at? Um, where we at? Okay. South Park is very consistent. The Simpsons are just repeating themselves at this point. They were way better. Yes, yes, yes. I give this. I Now, you know what? I didn't like early '90s Simpsons. To be honest with you, I didn't. Looking back at it, I didn't really care for it. I liked it up until probably '95 to '99, 2000. 2001. Then I just quit because it was just like, okay, it's gonna go off the air. Now it's gonna go off the air. It's gonna go off the air, and here we are, 2023, and it's still on the air. Still on the air. Still on the air. Nathan says the early Simpsons series from the Tracy Ullman show were good, but after the time of the movie, it started to lose the pilot. Yeah, 'cause the movie came out in like 2007, and I don't know, like it just started losing its gas, and it just lost it. Family Guy, yeah, it's not the same either. Every time they try to be serious or heartwarming, they automatically fail at it because all of the characters are blatantly horrible people except for Meg. And Meg, I feel bad for. I don't even think it is my theory. I don't even think that's their legitimate daughter. It's just something about it. Like I feel like it's just something about it. Like I don't even think that's their legitimate daughter. I just feel that's how I feel, and I feel like they should explore that a little more. Like, is that somebody that they just I don't know adopt or something? I don't know because they treat Meg so poorly. But the actress who played Meg though, I mean in real life, oh my god, Mila Kunis, yeah, yes. But did you guys know that when the show first came out, Meg was originally played by someone else. I forgot, I I I, I forgot who it was, but Mila Kunis didn't come out until like I think it was when they I think it was season 2, or when they brought the I think it was before they brought yeah, season 3, yeah, something like that, because I know they took it off for a hot second and then they brought it back. So in hindsight, technically, Mina Kunis she was kind of doing both. That 70s show and that. She was kind of doing both. I mean, which is great. They were both Fox, which is great. But yeah. It's just Family Guy. Can we just say that Meg is not the legitimate daughter? Can we just say that, please? And Meg, you just sometimes you feel bad for her because yeah, she has her moments, but the way they treat her like shit. They treat her like garbage, and then it's like, okay, how old are these how old are these people gonna be? You know what I'm saying? And then the Cleveland show, I mean, that had potential, but it just didn't find much of an audience. The Cleveland show, so they pretty much took that off the air. But that had potential, though. It did, but it was just I don't know. It was just to me. It was just I tried watching that. To me, it was just so bland. I don't know why. Like I don't know. Yeah, it didn't separate itself from Family Guy, and it should have. That was one of the problems too. Now, okay, if you're gonna do a spinoff, at least separate yourself from its preceder. You know what I'm saying? Like, perfect example, A Different World. Now, A Different World. That was a spinoff from Cosby, right? Because Denise, the older daughter Denise, no, well, the second oldest daughter, Denise, that was her, that was her spinoff. You know what I mean? That was her spinoff. But um once she got pregnant with Lenny Kravitz, she pretty much got fired from the show basically. I think if memory serves, I think that's correct. But she came back for the Cosby Show though. So when she came back from Cosby, she had to hide her pregnancy, which that sucks. And she also caused a lot of controversy. Not a lot of controversy, but she did turn heads when she did a movie called Angel Heart. And Bill Cosby, he didn't like that. He didn't like the fact that she did Angel Heart. And it's like, okay, come on. First off, Lisa Bonet wanted to separate herself from Cosby for a minute, doing anything Cosby related. She wanted to try on something different. And I think it's a magnificent performance. And, Angel Heart. It wasn't an Oscar worthy, no, but it was a great performance. And yes, she did a nude scene. Okay, so what? She got pregnant by Lenny Kravitz. So what? Okay. How, like, why? Like, what? What? Come on. Like, you can no you can nobody have, so Lisa Bonet can't have a love life. Like, come on now, that's crazy, Bill Cosby, please. So, Brian's a piece of shit. Um, Stewie's decent, and Peter and Lois are terrible people that needs divorce. That's funny. Oh man. Um, let me see. Brian's a piece of shit. Stewie's decent, and yeah, well, yeah, Brian, he's just all over the place. Peter Lois are terrible people that needs divorce. Yeah, yeah, they should have been got divorced a long time. Oof, a long time ago. I'm sorry, but Peter, what the hell? That I could say the same thing for Homer and Marge. But then yet again, though, Homer, he did some questionable things. But at the same time, he I mean, he wasn't really he didn't he was Homer wasn't as bad as Peter. You know what I mean? And it it is more, yeah, it is more healthier. But you know what? Homer, he did some questionable shit now. But I think really they I think their marriage was more solid, I think. And it was more like, you know, it was just more solid. And then you know what, Homer, his dumbness is funny. His dumbness is funny. I'm not gonna hold you. But you know what? Homer in ways, he is very smart. He's smart. He just has his moments where he's like dumb, but he could be very smart too. You know what I'm saying? Like he works at the power plant and stuff. And stuff. I mean, that is that saying something? Not really. But Marge, on the other hand, yeah, Marge, I think Marge is like, she's more like the calm type. And I feel bad for the actress who plays Marge, Julie Kavner. Julie Kavner. Um, so she did March for so long. Her voice is starting to go out now. Like, her voice is getting more raspier by the second. And she's been doing that same voice for years. And it's like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I think something have to do. Her voice is starting to go a little bit. Because she's doing that, the Marge voice. You know what I mean? Um, Homer and Marge are more appearance as people, flawed, only human, but meaning than flat out abusive parents compared to Peter and Lois. Yeah, Peter and Lois. Yeah, they. I don't know. What can you even call that a marriage? I mean, I feel like sometimes I'm watching like a bad episode of like Jerry Springer, like marriage edition or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Um, what else? I don't know, but you know what though? Like Homer though, in some cases, like yeah, he made a mistake. He makes mistakes, of course. But you know what though? When it comes to his kids, he loves his kids. Like he does. He loves his kids. Bart, like even though he strangles Bart all the time, but when he strangles Bart, it'd be funny though. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be funny. And sometimes Bart, he's that bad little boy. I don't think they do that anymore to where Homer strangles Bart. I think they took that out. I think I read in an article somewhere, which I don't know why, because that was the gag. You know what I mean? It was funny. I mean, I mean, Bart, how many times he could, got strangled to death by Homer in so many ways, and like Bart, hell, shit, he gets on people's nerves. Oh, they actually kept it in. Okay, good. Because I read somewhere that they was gonna take that out for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't know why would you would. I don't know why you would. It was just an episode that he was trying to change it one time up. Well, yeah, you can't change that because it's like that was the whole gag. That's the whole point. Like sometimes Bart needs to be strangled. Sometimes I'm sorry. Like sometimes I don't know. Like, but back to what I was saying about a different world. Okay, so a different world. Prime example. They they was a spinoff of the Cosby, and that turned into its own show. Probably by I want to say to me, it didn't go off on its own until probably I would say season two. I would say that, but you did get a crossover episode of Cosby. I think Lisa Bonet. I think she was in an episode of season two. I think Dwayne went to visit her. I think something like that. I think it was season two, if I'm not mistaken. But it just really went on its own, really, and it just never looked back. You know what I mean? And that's a prime example. That's if you're gonna do a spinoff, have it go on its own. Like another someone mentioned different strokes and facts of life. That was a spin. Facts of Life was a spinoff of Different Strokes, and that was because that was following Mrs. Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Because Mrs. Garrett was on Different Strokes. But once I'ma say by season two, it just went off on its own. It was just its own show, and you forgot it was a spinoff. Another one, the Jeffersons and All in the Family. Jeffersons was a spinoff of the All in the Family. Once Jeffersons took off, that was a show itself. You almost forgot that it was a spinoff to All in the Family. So that's why stuff like that worked. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that it works, but it was a show Okay, another show that failed and it could have lasted longer. Okay, so I don't know. Um I don't know if you guys remember 21 Jump Street. But before I get into that, Cheers and Frasier, yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I don't in in Frasier, I'm kind of glad that that came out in the 90s instead of the 80s. I'm kind of glad because to me, Fraser, it was no ties. It was really no ties to Cheers. They didn't tie it with Cheers when when that came out. I'm glad it didn't. Because when Cheers went off the air, and mind you, Cheers went off in '93, that's when Fraser came on, around a few months later, after, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they kind of it didn't really tie it together, which I'm happy. You had practically all new characters, which that's a good thing. And who knew that Kelsey Grammer was going to get a spinoff? And he was popular. Kelsey Grammer was popular on Cheers. He was a popular character, So it was good that they, did that. Um, Now, Facts of Life, on the other hand, they were supposed to get spinoffs too, but it didn't work out. And there was one spinoff in particular that could have worked. It was an episode where I think it's called I think it was like New York Blues or something like that. It was an episode, I think it was season 9. You had David Spade, you had Richard Grieco before he joined 21 Jump Street. Um, that was supposed to be a spinoff itself. Yeah, you know how like Natalie went to New York and all that stuff. I think she was the roommate. Yeah, that was supposed to be a spinoff, but that didn't work. It didn't sit well with the it didn't take off. It didn't take off. That was a plan. That was like a backdoor pilot. But yeah. Um so back to 21 Jump Street. I don't know if many of you guys remember 21 Jump Street. So at 21 Jump Street, um they did have like a couple episodes that could have been spin-offs, but they did have one spin-off. Now around season 3, it was the introduction. You had a new antagonist. They wanted to shake things up. So, if you watch Johnny Depp's reviews about, I mean, Johnny Depp's interviews about 21 Jump Street, how he said that the show became a product. Here's why. By season 3, the character Booker was introduced. Now, mind you, he was supposed to be killed off after 6 or more episodes. Towards the end of season 3, he was supposed to be killed off. But because of all the fan mail that he received, and because his character got popular, they ended up giving him a spinoff. By season 4, he appeared in 2 episodes in season 4. By the beginning of season 4, and his character pretty much got fired from Jump Street because he was out to prove Hanson's innocence. Um, because Hanson was accused of killing uh Bud Tower. He was accused of shooting killing Bud Tower, Frank Fell's partner, but so Booker was out to prove Hanson's Innocence, which cost him his job at Jump Street. So instead of taking Book off Jump Street, they ended up giving Richard Grieco his own spinoff, which not only lasted one season, and that was tied with 21 Jump Street. It didn't really become on its own completely, which, it didn't work. But Booker had potential, but it wasn't enough. I mean, I didn't understand, like, you had this Johnny Depp versus Richard Grieco thing, but y'all liked Richard Grieco, but y'all didn't really like the show too much. And then another problem too is that 21 Jump Street moved to Monday, and I think Booker was on Sundays, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all kind of sort of could have kept 21 Jump Street and Booker together. I don't know. I don't know. But I think at that time you had Mary the Simpson. No, you didn't even you didn't even have the Simpsons wasn't I don't even think Simpsons existed yet. But the I meant the I meant I meant the spin-off of Tracy Ullman, the Simpsons show itself. But yeah, I don't know. But I am going to talk about 21 Jump Street on my channel too. Um, yeah, I respect that legacy too. Cheers and Frasier. I was a fan of both. I liked Frasier when Niles and Daphne got together. That's when I started liking it. I didn't watch enough of Cheers, but I love Frasier. Yeah, yeah. Frasier. Yeah, Cheers was a good show. That was a pretty good show. Um, you wanna know what's funny? Um, I was watching Cheers on a plane ride home. Actually, I watched the first episode, and I'm like, wow, I don't even remember this first episode at all, really. But Ted Danson, he was not the first choice to play Malone. Actually, it was Fred Dryer. He auditioned. I don't know who. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows who Fred Dryer is. He was Hunter. He played a show called Hunter back in the day, but he was a choice to play Sam Malone, which I thought he could have been good. He could have been pretty good. But the gag of it was that Fred Dryer actually guest starred on Cheers for a few episodes. So I thought that was ironic. Yeah, I know he don't like Cheers. So, I mean it's Cheers. That's people's. That's Cheers has a quiet taste. You know what I'm saying? And James Burrows, who did that in Frasier and in Friends as well too. Yeah, that was it was such a magnificent show. It's a great show, but I respect people who don't care for it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. You have to be really in the mood to watch it. Oh, Death. Oh, you took away Death Before Dishonor. That one needs it bad. And I could see Kino Lorber doing that, or Vinegar Syndrome. I could see one of them doing that if it's gonna be a 4K, but most likely maybe Kino I think might do something like that. But yeah, Death Before Dishonor. I had that on VHS too. I remember watching it, and it's like, is this going to be another Hunter? Like, is this going to be like Hunter? Is this character going to be like Hunter? Not really. I just wish Fred Dryer had more movie roles, honestly. To be honest with you, I hope so. I wish he did because he would have been a great actor. He would have been like a great like he was like the '80s version of Clint Eastwood to me in my that's just my honest opinion. Britton Reynolds, if I'm pronouncing your first name right. Thoughts on Dune? I never with okay. There's Dune 1984, and then there's Dune 1 and 2. I've never seen neither one of those. Honestly, yeah, I've never seen neither one of those. But I heard very good things about it. I'm curious too. You're not the only one. I'm curious if they're worth if they're worth watching. They may be. They may be. Who knows? I've heard nothing but great things. The second one um is getting excellent reviews. I just found out that GameStop is dipping it what? Dipping into movies. Well, wait a minute though. They did that. Okay, so wait a minute. So it's funny you mention that because GameStop at one point they had like a couple of DVDs like back in the day, but now oh, okay, I see what's going on here. They're doing that. They're trying to compete with um now that Best Buy is no longer selling movies. Now they're trying to compete with places like this replay or like um the Second and Charles and all them. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, you just gave me an incentive. So I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it too. I'm gonna go into GameStop, and that's good to know though. Thank you. That's surprising. That is surprising because you would never thought in a million years. So they're bringing it back. They have a small show. Okay, that's what's up. Wow, new releases. Okay, that's what's up. Um, Rayshawn says, um, you sent me several Godzilla. Okay, that's what's up. Now we now we need GameStop out and about videos. Yeah. And then there's a GameStop that's not far from me either. So I mean, who knows? You never know. I mean, I also need to do a this replay one too. Like, jeez. But that's crazy though. I cannot believe in a million years. I would never thought GameStop of all people. Well, I guess they need it. You know what I mean? Like they need it because I think GameStop. I don't know. Like they've been dying for years. Like what is it? This replay, this traders, all them movies. They is not GameStop out of the water, and GameStop is holding on somehow, some way. But yeah, I mean, if they're doing that, too, that would be great. I shop at this replay for physical Switch games, but didn't see the shelf. Yeah, they got hop on everything now. They need those and to bring yes, retro, yes. They used to have retro games. I don't know why they stopped selling those. They should have never stopped selling retro games. That was like they bread and butter. Like that, I mean, bring back the Sega Genesis, bring back the Nintendo 64s, the regular Nintendos, the Super NES, bring those back. Like literally, if they were to bring those back, then shoot, you be in business. Then this replay, who knows? They could be in serious trouble. And they bring it back physical media. Ooh, yes. They just need to expand too. That's what they need to do. Honestly, they just need to expand. And the problem is, like most of the disc replays, not disc replays. Most of the GameStop, they're just too small of a store, so they need to like expand it a little bit. And if they can do that, they're in business. They dip too hard onto merchandising and pops, pops fad. The pops fad is dying, so they're changing tactics. Yeah, I agree. They need to. It's long overdue. They definitely need to change their tactic. And that's another thing. I used to. It was a time I used to go to GameStop. Every single time I go to GameStop, it always stinks in there. It smelled like ass for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how. It just smelled in there. Like every single time I go in there, it just smell like ass. Like it just does. It smell like people didn't take no baths. I'm like that just turned me off. Yeah, I mean it. I mean, I'm like, why is this stinking here? And you had too many people like fun, passing gas and all that stuff. I'm like, mm-mm, I can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, like it's just, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I call it more of the pit stop if you want to fart. I call it the fart stop because it just smelled like fart and ass. That's what it did. Like people just coming, you know, just not, taking no showers or nothing before they come. I mean, at least put on some cologne or deodorant or something. Like that's like like no, just stop. Can't stop ass. Yeah, it does. It does smell like ass. It does. Oh, see, he could confirm that. See, I let see. Yeah, see now we here. Now me and you, right? 1:30. We are here. See, I see. He could confirm that he was at GameStop. Man, how long have you worked at GameStop? May I ask you that? I'm not gonna hold you. Another place that has a distinctive smell. 4 years. Oh boy. And you haven't puked? Man, you have my utmost respect. I couldn't work there 2 months. Smelling like if it smelled like that. Who has a distinctive smell? Target. For some reason, they have like this smell. Like it's so distinctive. Like I don't know why. It's so distinctive. Like I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but it's just so distinctive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. B- Britain Reynolds asked me what's some of my favorite steelbook. Ooh, that's a good question. I love this question. What are some of my favorite steelbooks? Um, I love the Belly Steelbook. Um, that like That's a good steel book. Um, what else? Child's Play, that's a good one. Poltergeist. Um, what else? The Hurt Locker, that's a very good steel book from Lionsgate. Basically anything from Lionsgate, and they've been killing it with the steelbook game. Silent Night, that's one of my favorites. That's up there too. So yeah, that's a good question. Thanks for asking that. Yeah, bro, much respect. I You have my almost respect. Ray Sean says that's why I don't get Mike. Like, how are you going to call yourself an A plus? How you gonna call yourself an A plus sanitary workforce? If 90% of the time your place smells like ass, that is funny. Oh man, that is funny. I don't get it either. Like, I don't. Like, I feel bad for whoever works there. Like, I want to take them out for a beer or something, because like a couple of cold ones or something, because I'm like, man, you gotta have the stomach. You gotta have strong stomachs. So I haven't stepped foot in a GameStop in years. So now that you tell me that, now that Ryko, you tell me that they selling physical media. Now I have to be forced to stop in there. This time I might have to wear a gas mask or something. Oh man, that is too funny. You guys are funny. Oh man, what time do we got right now? It's only 2:50. Wow, 2:50 Eastern time. It's 2:50 Eastern time. Um, So here's a question. Where are you guys from originally? Um, I'm from Michigan. You don't have to say exactly your address or anything like that. Just say where you just, say your state and country. The shelf at the moment is small though, but it's starting there. It's better than nothing. I'll say that. Even at, Vaishon says, even at my work, the bathroom will smell. Even even in the kitchen, and a heap of trash will pile outside like it's there in the junkyard. Ugh, that sucks, man. Um, Nathan says, Sydney, Australia. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, here we go. We got Australia in the building. That's awesome. Um, Ray Sean said he was born in North Carolina. Ooh, that's what's up. Oh wow. Okay. That's what's up. Um Ryko 130 says New Jersey. Okay. Now we got Jersey in the house. Okay, that's what's up. All right. Well, all those places sound good. I'm in Boyne, Michigan. So yeah. Um I want to visit Jersey, and I do want to visit North Carolina is next. I want to visit that too. The armpit of America. That's funny. Ben says Los. Oh, I was just there a couple of days ago. You were Los Angeles. Okay, that's what's up. I was just in California a couple of days ago. I was there for about a week visiting my family. I have family down in California. I was just in Los Angeles too. Well, I didn't even get to see about Los Angeles, but I was just there because I had to go to the airport. So go figure. But next time I go to California, we should hang out, talk about movies and stuff. Most definitely. And visit Los Angeles. So Australia, I always wanted to go to Australia. I like I'm not gonna lie, Australian women, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, they are cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have a crush, and she's from Australia too. I have a crush on Toni Collette. I'm not gonna lie. She's a MILF. I know. And she's not the hottest looking MILF, but I don't know. It's just I've always ever since what is that? Ever since the Sixth Sense. I mean, I'm sorry. Toni Collette, I think she's cute, honestly. Um yeah, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know. I love the accents too. Oh my god, that's what makes it more attractive. Like the Aussie accents. Like I love it. Like I love it. I want to visit like different cultures and stuff. Just make sure the ones you have a crush on are of course, 18 and oh, of course. Yeah, I don't think I could date anybody. I don't think I could date anybody younger than 20. I'll go as far as late 20s. That's the youngest I'll go. But I mean, mid 20s, they gotta be mature. I don't know. I can't do any younger. I can't do 18 though. I'm sorry. That's way too young for me. You know what I mean? So yeah, but they yeah, I mean, there's people that are my age who's dating 18, 19 year olds, but I can't do that. You know, if we ever get to collaborate, you'll get a kick out of my accent. Not that I notice it myself. Yeah, one of these days we definitely need to definitely collaborate. Come on here and stuff like that. I love to do that. I love the accents. The accents are awesome. Y'all have great accents. But mm, let's see what time we got. It's 2:56. You know, this is like this live stream. I still can't believe like five people are watching this thing. Five or more people. Like lately, I've been doing live streams like this. Lately, like I've been getting over like 100 views. Like I don't know how. It's just it is now different people now are coming on. And I welcome it too. You know what I mean? Like Britton Reynolds. Like I don't think I've seen you on my channel, and you coming on here, respectfully. You know what I mean? And it's just I like that. I like that. I see. This is what I like. I like when people come on here respectfully. You know what I mean? You asked me a good question. About the Steelbooks. That's an excellent question. You just found my channel an hour ago. That's awesome. That's good. That's good. Well, welcome to my channel. We are a big happy family. For the most part. Um, I had 100 views. Like, yeah, I think it was one. Yeah, I think it was like one time. I don't. It wasn't necessarily 3 a.m., but I had like 100 views. I had 100 views in a day plenty of times now, but like it will start off as 100 views, but then a couple weeks later, I'm at like 500 views, and then a month later, I'm at seven, sometimes 1,000. Like, what? What the hell? I'm like, where all these people come? Where's all this coming from? I'm happy. I'm glad. Um, Nathan says the smallest streams with great participation are always the best. Yeah, because the bigger, and I know it's the biggest streams. You got like 60, 70 people asking, stupid questions. Some of the questions are stupid, and then some of them are like, what the hell? And then they want you to do something, but they don't donate. So, oh, can you answer this? Blah blah blah. Can you do this and this and that? Blah 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 blah. Like blah 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 blah. Like, you donated? Donate to the channel. With 18-year-olds, they're legal adults, but the problem is not all 18-year-olds are mature. Some of them still have a lot of room to grow, and they need to learn about being independent. That is true. You got some 18-year-olds that grew up fast. It's just about how they were raised too, and yeah, they may be legal, but for me personally, it's like I'm 37. I'm about to turn 38 this year. And it's like I can't. I can't do it. I don't. If they have to be some one of a kind, I don't know. I that to me. I mean, I look like a. What do I look like? I look old enough to be their dad. Like people say, I look young still for my age, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about all that, but I don't mind dating like I love milfs and cougars too. Like I don't mind dating anybody. I don't mind dating anybody that's like over like a little bit over 40. You know what I mean? But yeah, um, yeah, some of them, yeah, they are mature. Like some of them are. Some 18-year-olds are mature. It's just I don't know. It's just not too many of them. But really, in hindsight though, you got people my age. You got people of Sean's age. That are not mature either. Some of them, some. You even got 50-year-olds. They act like 18-year-olds. So it's like it's all about how you were raised. To me, in my honest opinion, like it's about how you were raised and present yourself. Um, all generations, yeah, they did have those. Yeah, they did. Oh, you speaking my language. I have plenty of classmates that act like dumbasses. You just spoke my language. You know how many times I say, it's so many dumbasses in this world, or it's so many like, I'm surrounded by dumbasses. I say that like couple times a month. Cause I'm in Michigan. That's why. I mean, I'm just around. That's that. I'm in Michigan, but yeah. Classmates. Most of the classmates I have, they have kids and they're married. I'm probably the only one without no kid, which I don't really want kids at the moment. But Jeanette McCurdy is 31 years old and she's older than me, and I think she's kind of cute. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna say this: Millie Bobby Brown from that Stranger Things. I think she's cute. I'm not gonna hold you. I think she's what 18, 19 now. I'm not gonna lie, she's cute. I'm not gonna lie. That's one I would get with. I'm not gonna hold you. I think she's cute. Uh, Come to Jersey, plenty of idiots. Oh man, Michigan. Yeah, hey, come to Michigan. Shoot, hey, there's plenty of them. They can't drive either. You want to know some? When I came back from when I came into DTW Airport, Detroit Metro Airport, it was these idiots that was standing right by the escalator. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Are y'all gonna go down or up? Like I'm trying to get to my ride. You know what I mean? And like, oh my god, I don't know where I am. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's like, you don't get the hell out of my way. Oh man, I swear. Yeah, coming. I was cruising. I was cruising in the streets of my 6'4" in California. I don't even have a 6'4", but you know what I mean. I was cruising, but I didn't cruise my ass back to this boring ass Michigan, and yeah, it was just yeah. And it's supposed to rain too. It went from 73 degrees to rain, and then it's supposed to drop to the 50s and 40s and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's crazy. It's pure Michigan, right? Welcome to Michigan. Welcome back to Michigan, Michael. Oh man, man. I was treated when I was in California. I was treated like a celebrity. I really was. I was treated like a celebrity. I had these fly clothes. I had a pair of Jordans. I had some sunglasses. I was just strutting like John Travolta and stuff. I travel every year. Every single year I travel. Um, I've been doing that for the past few years, actually. Couple few years actually. Went to went to Vegas 2 years ago, and then before that went to Tennessee, and then um last year went to Myrtle Beach. So now this year started off in California, and now I think I'm going supposed to be going to St. Louis. Supposed to be going to St. Louis. So yeah, I want to visit all 50 states. And I want to visit outside of the country too, just to explore more, cultural stuff, just to get out of here too. But I'll tell you what though, if I was to move to California, I mean, yeah, the cost of living is high, but I wouldn't mind moving to Arizona. I wouldn't mind moving to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, I don't mind moving. I don't know if you've been in Las Vegas, but I wouldn't mind moving there. I mean, because Las Vegas is Vegas. I love Vegas, though. I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about Myrtle Beach. I love Myrtle Beach. I love it down there. I didn't want to leave. I mean, it was hot. It was hot as hell down there, but I loved it. I love Myrtle Beach. I wouldn't mind moving there either. But yeah, it takes one thing I don't care for is planes. Like I don't like planes too much. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but well, like I just don't like the turbulence too much. Nor I don't like the turbulence. Nor I love getting up in the air. I'm like, when you get up in the air, it's like, oh shit, I'm about to get on a roller coaster or something. What is this? Oh yeah, my hand sanitizer. Gonna need plenty of these. So we at 2 hours and 24 minutes. I'm gonna stay on here for about 5 more minutes. I got 5 more minutes in me. So if you guys have any more questions and comments and stuff like that, now's the time to ask. Feel free to ask. Um, let's see. Movie news. So Bad Boys 4 is slated to come out this summer. That's awesome. Um, I just bought the John Wick 1 through 4 on Blu-ray at Best Buy today. Wow, your Best Buy still has physical media? Are you kidding me right now? What? That is crazy. Cause my Best Buy in Michigan, none in Michigan does not anymore. You're lucky. They are selling like hotcakes this past week. Um, and they say physical media is there. Right, exactly. Um, what was your favorite movie theater experience and why? Ooh, that's a good question. I love this. I love that question. All right, so my favorite movie experience, I want to say, um, and it was the anniversary too. So I went to see Jurassic Park in 3D. This was back in, I think it was 2013 if I'm not mistaken, because it was the anniversary. It was I believe it was the 20th anniversary and they were showing it in a theater. So they I went to see that on this big giant screen over at the Henry Ford museum, and they had it in 3D. So I ended up seeing that. That was like the best experience. I love that movie. Very great movie. Five of them have movies still. I should visit where you at. Shoot. I need to, because guess what? One in Michigan exists, and they still got movies. Oh, I'll be damned. That's crazy. Well, if you have the money, I highly recommend you get as many as you can before they go out of print or they go out of stock. I don't know, but yeah. Um yeah, hey, that's luckily. Yes, please take advantage of Best Buy. Yes, most definitely. Definitely take a Best Buy. Take advantage of it. I urge people to do that. Um Ray Sean asks, have I listened to Taylor Dane's other albums? I have not. Tell It to My Heart. I love that. I like that song. That's a good song. Tell It to My Heart. There's another song from Taylor Dane I like. I forgot what the name of the song is. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about doing I should find somewhere else to go and like do like an out and about somewhere else something I don't know. Nathan says love will lead you back. I never heard that one. I gotta listen to that one. So excuse me for yawning. I am so sorry. It is. We're coming up at 2 hours and 25 minutes. So I think I'm gonna end this off right here. Um, it has been a pleasure. Seriously, this has been a pleasure. Um, setting okay, not a seven. That's crazy. Man, I need to go. I need to travel there. Shoot. That's the seven instead of five. I need to travel to all of them. Shoot. But yeah, take advantage of it, man. Cause you just never know. Like, mm. um, yeah, the Jets. That's yeah. I love the Jets. Um, yeah, he was asking Nathan. Yeah, the Jets are fantastic. Yeah, I need to travel elsewhere because Michigan is not cutting the mustard. I'm sorry. Ugh. Maybe I should go to Ohio this weekend. I don't know. Maybe. There are no steel books. They are completely. Yeah, I kind of figured. I knew the steel books. I knew the steel books was gonna go first. And you're gonna be stuck with like 4K slip covers or the ones without slip, which is okay. Um, yeah, I knew Steelbooks because yeah, Walmart's taking that now. Where they gonna have the Steelbooks and stuff like that. Yeah, Brittany, no problem. Yeah, this has been definite blast. Yeah, this has been a definite blast. Um, yeah, I agree. The Jets they could have been more huge. I got the Super Mario movie too. I got that. I got that. I finally found it again, and I had to pick that one up. Um, yeah, you guys are amazing. Yes, definitely. Nathan says that you are amazing, and I agree 110%. So yes, I'm definitely gonna end this off right here. As yes, Ray Sean says, the Jets are very underrated. All right, so this upcoming week, I am going to be possibly doing a out and about movie. Don't know where yet. Don't know where yet. Um, Let me see. And then I think this weekend, I think I'm gonna show off my whole movie collection. I think this weekend. Um, yes, this has been a good yes, thank you. Reiku 130. If I'm pronouncing it right again, this was a good live stream. Thanks a lot. Thanks for that. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Nathan says a blast chatting with you all. Ray Sean says I'm getting ready to go to bed. Yeah, I am too, bro. So this has been a very dope live stream. Didn't think it was gonna be this long, but I loved it though. But loved every second of it. Um, so be on the lookout for some more um videos coming this weekend and stuff like that. Um yeah. Yeah, this is yeah, and yeah, this is definitely yeah, this was a calm live stream. Yeah, nothing too crazy, no dumb questions. None of the questions was dumb, nobody got out of line. This is what our live stream is. You know what I'm saying? It's how a live stream should be. I'm glad you needed it, bro. I think we all did. So yeah, be on the lookout for maybe I might go out this weekend, possibly, and then I could try to find somewhere to go to, do a live stream or something like that, maybe something like that. Um, but I am gonna show off my movie collection, my updated one. So that's gonna be coming possibly this later on this week. Um, and then also expect a possibly Lena Part 6 this week too as well too. Like I said, I'm gonna please. Yeah, pray for me on that one. So, with that being said, it's been awesome talking to you guys. This is Mike from Mike's Movie Corner and more. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Oh, and by the way, Tuesday, go out to Walmart and get your movies. Get your Steelbooks, get them. If your Walmart doesn't have a steelbook section, go to a different Walmart and get it. But um Creep Show, Cell Block, it's all there. So with that being said, you guys have a good night.